Hi, welcome to Sonny's the Car Wash Factory. My name's Anthony Analetto, and today I'm in Nashville, Tennessee at the 2019 Car Wash Show. And I'm here to show you a lot of things, new innovations, the big show floor, all the coolest stuff we've done with all of our companies that we put together here. But first I want to do some housekeeping things. I want to talk about a few things that are must-sees, especially this morning. Starting with myself. I'll be presenting a presentation on the 3 top tactics you got to see and understand to maximize your revenue, customer satisfaction, and your maintenance on your property. And I'm doing that at 9:15 here at the show as one of the seminars. The second one is Robert Andre. He's at 10:30, and he's going to talk about what investors need to know to understand the true ROI, how to make sure that you're making money doing one of these top wash packages, and how to maximize the customer satisfaction and your bank account. But the one that you're not going to want to miss at all is Paul Fazio. Tuesday tomorrow at 9:15 about franchising. This is about all the stuff that we put together over the years to educate a consumer to make sure that they're doing and making an intelligent decision, from car wash college to consulting to drawing plans to site layouts to demographic layouts. He puts it all on paper and shows you how you can do it without paying and learn how to be your own boss, your own manager, and build your own car wash chain and do it without the fees of a franchise. Something you really want to watch. A lot of big industry statistics, a lot of numbers there that are powerful, things you need for a business plan. All of that's going to be on his presentation. Now, in case you can't be here at the show and you're just going to watch the videos, no problem. But if you want more information, go to sonnysdirect.com/show. And we've got a lot of things on there that'll help you get educated from what happens here at the show while we're here for the next 3 days. So you're not going to want to miss that there. We'll be posting on that regularly. You'll be able to find a lot of good data that'll keep you up to speed and at least in the know. The next thing we're going to do right now is going to take a walk and show you all the 8 powerful solutions. We've got them all here on one floor, one space, one big gray carpet. You're going to learn a lot about the different things that we do and how we pulled everything together to create an incredible one-wash program that anybody in our industry should be engaged in and taking part of. Now let's take a walk and look at some of our new innovations we have here at the Car Wash Show on the equipment side. And we'll start here at the tunnel. Hey, the first piece we bump into in the car wash is our dual-action grill brush. This is a remake or version 2 of our original grill brush. First grill brush was fantastic, did exactly what we set out for. Sold it for over 10 years. Actually cleaned the grill better than anything else we've ever had in our car wash tunnel. Today, my new engineers, the guys who have been working on this really hard, patented 4-bar linkage. Stays on the front of the car for over 3 feet, pushes it straight away from the car as it cleans, and then pulls it back into itself on the side and allows us to fit this in a smaller space than the old grill brush. But we're doing more cleaning. The vertical position of the brush allows us to clean the side of the car better than a regular 50-inch brush because of the cloth cut. The new Hush NeoGlide makes it super gentle, super quiet, not turning mirrors, but cleaning the front grille and the whole side of the car, SUV, truck, right down the side. So this is our top motor side wash, our second new innovation. This here helps to put the service up in the air where you can take care of it. It keeps the cloth cleaner. It allows you to get the brush lower. 21-inch brush on top of a rocker brush with all the controls up above. Easy to plumb, easy to manage, easy to maintain. This is a great little piece, works great under any top brush. Not good for minter placement, but for under any top brush application, this is the way you want to do your little lower rocker brushes. It's the best way to go. Hey, this innovation number 3 is our conveyor tracking pad. We used to use tracking bars, angle irons on the floor, stainless steel plates. This one here has been around for quite a while. It was used in some old car washes, even some touch-free washes that were tough to track, a lot of less lubrication to keep the car slippery. Lasts a long time, won't harm the concrete, won't have any contact. It's got basically friction-free, so the cars can't turn the wheels and jump out of the conveyor. It can go over where you had your damaged concrete from tracking bars, cover that all up. Easy to install, comes in 100-foot rolls or 130-foot rolls, and it's a great addition to any remodel or any front wheel pull conveyor. Must-haves for each one of these applications. Okay, the next piece we have here is our V-Blaster blower nozzle. This is a patent-pending piece of equipment that's an easy add-on to any one of your flash drives or your first blower nozzle in your sequence. One of our customers who had bought a bunch of car washes and did a franchise operation sold them with a big group, and now he's actually built another new car wash for himself. One of his biggest complaints on his website were wet cars still. His wife said, why don't you try to fix that problem? And he did, spent a lot of time making 3D molds and plastics. He gave us the best he had of the nozzles, and we used our engineering companies to do some profiling of air and speed and flow, and we've actually fine-tuned it and tweaked it out to come up with this model of the nozzle. We've got a full production mold going now, making parts, and when you put this in, it's going to split the water on the hood of that car, spread it off to both sides, blow out the cowlings, right up the windshield, and we're really controlling the airflow, and it's doing a great job as a great add-on. You'll see the difference immediately. Hey, our next new innovation is our flip round nozzle. We've always had a flip rectangular nozzle. Did a good job for what we had at the time, what we're doing. Now as we're going faster, we're express, where nobody's towel drying cars, we actually want to get the car really dry. We're trying to improve everything we have. The Mammoths, they already flip, and we did those there on purpose. Now we're doing the back of the cars, that's what we're chasing. We saw we're missing just the middle, so going to a round nozzle over rectangular increased our velocity down at that point in the middle of the vehicle, where we can actually push the water down towards the license plate. The flip round nozzle, when it flips in conjunction with the Mammoth, they both go together and they actually hit the back of the car and they take all that water, push it down right to the bumper. Almost so good that we can eliminate on a slow speed, on a 100 car an hour conveyor, the wraparounds on the buff and dry, because that's really what they do. First set of Mammoths is one of the other tricks now is when we put two sets in, we flip the first one on the mirror before it so we can actually blow the mirror dry. It'll flip back like a wheel function, continue to the back, while the next one here will run all the way down the side of the car, cleaning up that mess we blew out, and flip and do the back car of the car as well. So we're doing so much work, but right now when we do it with this layout, we can blow the mirror dry on all the side view mirrors. We can actually pivot and do the back of the car, so whether you have a buff and dry or not, you're going to get the best possible car you can without towel drying, without touching it up. Hey, so this innovation here is something that we've been working on for a while. It's always been a problem for some of our customers that want to build car washes in even nicer neighborhoods. The people want them, but the neighborhoods, the people that live close by complain, and they worry about the noise. We've worked on moving blowers inside, trying sound panels inside the walls. We've done that a lot and actually been successful of it. But it's hard to do that because it's unique to every site. We can't just sell you something to go to work with. So we worked really hard trying to identify where the noise came from, inlet or outlet on the blower nozzles. Actually, it came from more in the inlet than it was the outlet. Sounds different, but it's really where the noise was. So we actually did a lot of testing and a lot of playing with some features to try to stop that noise, and we come up with the blower silencer. It looks big, it looks bulky, but we can't restrict the airflow. So just kind of like the way it works is with all these big holes in the side of the unit, it's bigger than the opening was in the front of our Venturi. So as long as those are bigger, we're getting the same airflow, we're not dropping in amps, we're still maintaining our speed and miles per hour. The sound insulation material on the inside helps to absorb noise as it comes in, and it takes a 90-degree turn and goes into the blower. These slide right over our Venturi or our Gator, and they allow the air to come in from the sides, and it makes it considerably quieter. It's something you want to consider right away because not only is it good for your neighbors, it's great for your employees, the atmosphere, the environment, and your customers. Hey guys, this new innovation here is another enhancement of how we attach our wick-away product, which has been proven to last a long time. Over 500,000 wipes and still working in some of our locations. It can be washed on board or it can be taken off with Velcro like my C-channel or my Italian version, where we can take them off, throw them in the washing machine, put a new set on, and come back in the morning perfectly dry, ready to wash and satisfy customers the same as it was yesterday. What we did differently on this one here, if you can shut this off for me for a second. We actually took this here, and instead of having the foam go all the way to the core, we added a big foam disc from my friends from Neoglide. And each one of these fingers are all the same size as I do, so that it's easy to put them on, take them off, nobody has to sort them out. They're Velcro attached. So even if they get caught on something, they have a chance of actually pulling off and actually coming off the unit before they cause any severe damage. But they're durable enough to stay on all day long. You won't pick any up during the day from just regular washing, only if they get caught on something. Again, if you can wash them on board, the foam's not going to get wet, it's not going to change at all. All you're going to wash is these fingers. When you spin it, they'll be lighter. Put a blower on top there, you can help dry them out before you're ready to go, and do that if you want to. I love to take them off, put them in the washing machine, put a clean set on, and go home and go to bed, and be ready to wake up and go to work the next day. Hey, this innovation here is our Super Duty 30 horsepower vacuum cleaner. It's our first one in the line to be totally revamped. We're going to go down and do the 25, then the 50 and the 10, but we've already applied some of our technology there. This one here features a couple of really unique things that are going to make the long life and reliability of the vacuum cleaner a big plus for all of you customers. The first part of it is we went to an 1.5 inch shaft, 10% bigger than the old one. It's still centerless ground, so we bring it in oversized. They centerless grind it to a true straight shaft, exactly balanced, and then we still spiral drill our holes around that shaft to keep it very well in balance. The impellers were the next big thing. We took the impellers, we were riveting together, we went to sealed rivets, and then we went to our fin, actually the blade inside there that actually moves the air with extreme velocity. And we actually went to a stamping, not a bending. We stamp it in place and we use a thicker material with a press. And now we've got a more rigid impeller and a better vein in there. So we get longer life there and a true balancing when we put them on our balancing machine and balance them up. The other part is we stay with Sealmaster, and we've got a super reliable 1.5-inch bearing to fit on our unit. And then we changed our coupling to a high-speed coupling. The faster we go, it's 3,600 RPMs. We're running all day long, 8 hours, 10 hours a day. So this coupling here is designed to do that. It runs lights out. If it does fail, they don't touch. It's super safe. And I think we've built a really robust vacuum cleaner that's going to keep your customers satisfied and keep the service and maintenance down and run for a long, long time. Hey folks, if you got your own car wash already and you're operating today, or even maybe you're in the fast food business or a bank and you want to actually do something good for your customers, take a look at your curbs in your parking lot. Wherever you see a black scuff mark, it's an area where someone's got a too tight turning radius, so they can't make a turn around a property to go where they want to go. This product here is called Curb Hugger. It's mounted to our islands here at the controls area. And basically, it fastens to the curb itself. The customer can bump into it, not damage the tire, not damage the rim, and it actually shows that you care about your customers' visits. You want them to come in, you want to have a good experience, and you want them to leave safe. And by the way, nobody wants to deal with claims, insurance companies, or any of that stuff. This here can easy to find out where you need it, buy it, easy to attach, bolt it on with Tapcon screws, and make a much better, safer little environment for your customers to traverse in. Professional, clean, and easy to install and easy to maintain. A lot of you folks are out there thinking about building a car wash, and some of the things you'll see is the new belt conveyors. It's been all the rage. Those that want to be cutting edge, want to do something new, they love the belt conveyor. It's a little bit more challenging to wash a car in a belt than it is a regular over-under conveyor. The cars can be positioned a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left, a little bit crooked. They may move a little bit. The other problem is the wheels don't turn. So if you customers want to really be a cutting edge, we've got the STI belt, and we can take care of that for you and give you a belt that's reliable and robust. At the same token, we're building equipment every day to help improve the process of washing cars with a belt. This is our dual spinner station with Omni top, and basically we're actually motor driving our T-bars so that they clean in the direction of the water flow. So we're actually pushing the water into the wheel well, into the wheel in two different directions, one clockwise, one counterclockwise. We then pivot it and follow the wheel from side to side, and these units have the ability to pivot up and down. You'll see this one here is aiming a little bit up, so we're chasing this one up on the wheel into the wheel well, and the other one's aiming a little bit down, doing the wheel and even down to the rockers and running boards. When those wheels don't move and that car could be anywhere, we need all the extra help we can to make it clean. We've already made belt-friendly wraparounds, belt-friendly grill brush, emitters and top brushes. We widen our blowers up, but we can extend our nozzles to get back out there where they need to be because we don't want the car to bump into them. All these things we're doing is to make it a super successful wash, no matter how you want to convey your cars through the tunnel. Belt or conveyor, we can handle either one. So if you're interested, give us a call. We'll explain the best way to do it to maximize your throughput and your customer satisfaction. Hey, the next powerful solution I want to talk about is the marketing solution. We can do all this cool stuff. We can wash cars and clean and get them dry, but if we don't communicate to the community and tell them what we're doing and give them a reason to want to come back with signs, with graphics, with smells, with experiences, we can't do it. This here, small example of something that we did just for the show. It's called the Monster Car Wash. And the Monster Car Wash is something cool. It was quick for us. All kinds of different logos to do all the different services to make it look really neat. With the lighting and all the different effects we have from how we can apply different products. Everything applies differently, so there's a sense that I'm getting what I paid for. The color changes, the lights change color. You go from a stream foamer, or at the beginning of the car wash, to sheet foamer. So I'm in line watching the customer in front of me buy this beautiful experience, and I wonder, geez, what did I miss? I actually want to go back and buy another one. We will help you create a logo, an image, a web page, marketing promotions, club plans. We'll help you do everything so that you open up the first day and you look like a professional car wash. You look like a franchise operation. They're asking, how many other stores do you own? First day you open, that's the kind of effect you want to have. So you got to come down to us, you got to talk to our marketing people, tell them what your ideas are, show them a logo, and they'll take it to the next level, and you'll open like the next new franchise in town. And you're going to love the way they work with people. It's super friendly. All right, let's go see the next one. Hey, besides branding your car wash, it's really important to brand your services. So what we created here between the marketing department and the chemical side of our business, we've actually got a fusion process. The fusion process is not only a bunch of marketing, it's an actual way to wash the car and wax the car to get the premium results that are going to make your customers rave about it, tell their friends, and want to come back and do it again. So if you look through this layout here, you'll see we've got the Fusion process, and starting with the Fusion Bath, which is an alkaline detergent, followed by the Fusion Prime, which is super low pH, the rinse to get the car rinsed off and ready to accept some sealants and waxes, and that's what we put on the Fusion Seal. And that's in the middle process. We follow up the sealant of the car with a wax, and that's the Fusion Wax. Then we do a rain repel, a final rinse with spot-free water, blow it dry, and buff it to a shine. When you do this process, it's noticeable, just like tire shine. Tire shine is included at the end of that process, and the customers when you walk to the lot, you say, they bought the Fusion package, they bought the Fusion package, and it's that evident. The cars smell better, they feel better, they look better, and the customers want to come back and do it over and over again. Easy to sell club plans, easy to sell memberships. And whether it's a big sign like this here and a big tunnel, or a lollipop sign like this one over here, this here will let the customer know that they're receiving all the services that you sold them. And that's important. They need confirmation, affirmation that they got just what they paid for at the pay station at the beginning of the tunnel. So you can use our canned Fusion brand, or you can ask us to help make, like the Monster, a custom designed logo package with custom designed processes using your branding to match whatever you want it to be. And you can then take that and grow it to multiple sites, multiple locations, and really enjoy the franchise feel without the fee. Okay? Let's take a walk over and talk a little bit about the chemicals. Hey, marketing's all not print media and fancy logos and signs. It's also performance and show. Without the foaminators and the foam stream foamers and the V-nozzle foamers and banana foamers, we can't put on a show. That's part of the marketing as well, right? We want to have different applications, different foam patterns, different rinse patterns, rain arches, waterfalls, 0 degrees, V-nozzles, even our CTA is different. And not only does it help to differentiate what we're doing, but each different way we apply a product or a chemical improves the performance of the product or the chemical on the car, whether it's cleaning the wheels or putting the wax on a car. So these things are important. More importantly than just these small ones is the big services. We also have the Foaminator Max Stream Foamer and the Foaminator Max Sheet Foamer. This little display here, we allow customers to press the button and demo. The RGB Max, our new light, can change colors. So we can light this up as a red, and then we can actually switch over to the foamer of the sheet, and we can light it up in blue or any color we want. We can make it rainbow effect if we want to. This is the RGB Max multicolored light. Flashes, blinks, fades, IP69K, suitable for a wet area, can be high pressure cleaned. This is a really nice fixture. It's designed for our environment by car wash guys for car washes. These can be mounted just like with that bracket on any piece of equipment anywhere down the tunnel to again further enhance the marketing and the signage and the displays and validate to the customer that they're getting what they paid for. Hey, we're really excited to have our own chemical company. You know, the relationship we have now with Diamond Shine has been fantastic. And we're able to create some really great products that are going to make the customers, really successful by producing the best quality cars there are. It's important that if we do a $20 or $21 wash that we spend $2 of product on a car, because the customer won't give you that money again unless you make an incredible difference to the finish of the car and the look and feel. So that's what we're doing. If we do want to manage costs where we can, we're coming up with the Polar pre-soak process that takes a solid powdered product, it dilutes it into a chemical, it fills it automatically, it's like self-absorbing, gets to the right saturation point, and then it stays there. You just add a bucket of powder every so often when it gets down to the low level, and it'll mix up and be mixed always ready to go. And that's where you can control your cost on a few of those key features, but on the big wow in the show, it's important. Speaking of that, how you apply the products through those foam generators for marketing is important. We use a booster pump, VFD driven, to give us the water pressure and the gallons of volume that we need, so it's consistent. When we want to make big foam, big bubbles, we like using the big dosatron pumps. They flow 11 gallons a minute, they're very free. As they cycle up and down with the screens and the strainers, they really mix the product well, so you get a great foam and a consistent look on the car. And when you want to do big foam, you need big volume and big pumps. These will handle it and they'll do it. When you want to manage your chemical costs, you want to direct inject. These are small injectors with little small dials in them. They can never go over, they can only go under. When they go under, it's a problem too, because you don't want a bad car to come out. But if you manage them properly and use the right chemistry, you can dial these in and get the cleaning portion of the car dialed in to be perfect. So you get the speed set in the conveyor, you get the chemical dialed in, and now you're producing clean cars with the wax service you're doing the real shiny part of the cars and the big foam show. And then for ease of maintenance, we like to stay with the G57 pumps. You put these ones here on your wheel cleaners that are a little bit stronger, your scents, your foamers, even your bug applicators. No need to drive that big pump. You can do it with these here with just easy on and offs. And they're easy to change because they're still the old spring-loaded type. We can be back in business in a heartbeat. So for consistency and the right quality across the board, you got to mix the chemical stations. And we have all those for you to lay them out just the way they should be. Hey, I'm down here in the controls department where we have some really cool new features. First one to talk about is our license plate recognition. License plate recognition allows you to sell unlimited plans with no interaction from your employees. They've got a contract on the screen where they touch a checkbox, do an electronic signature, and they can put their credit card in and they can buy an unlimited plan. We'll capture the plate, tie it to that credit card, and bill them on a monthly basis. If they want to go online, they can go online and buy one. Our webpage allows them to go in, enter the license plate, load a credit card, and pay immediately. The next time they come in, we'll see that tag, we'll know it, we'll attach it right on there. We've also got our handheld out now ready to go. We've got a couple customers that have got a couple small sites that are tandem, and we're able to put a pay station and even a handheld to put two customers together. There's so many features you can do with this handheld. You can walk the line. It's a backup to a pay station. It's a way to add in a third pay station if you want. It's a way to greet customers in your FlexServe and have it go there. It'll actually hold the car. It'll queue a gate. It'll keep the customers in order, and you can work from that line. A lot of these cool features are available right now with our systems today. You need to come down and talk to the folks that are here to see it work. The other one I want to show you, I'm going to walk around the corner, is our digital queue. We're able to actually process cars and move them around on a screen and actually put them in hold. If we can't get a window up or we can't get an antenna down, we can pull them out of the way. When they're done, we can put them back in line and add them to the queue. It's real neat, it's real easy. It's like it's got a photograph of them. We can identify them by picture or we can identify them by license plate, and then we can even add any enhancements they may want right there at the point of the tunnel. Come down here and see the team of controls. They'll be able to demo these here on all these islands, and I think you're going to really enjoy some of the cool new features that they have, and there's more to come. So at Sonny's we stock over 12,000 parts to keep your car wash up and running or to help you provide the best quality service and support to your customers out in the field and in your properties. We've got towel exchange programs, we've got air fresheners, we've got all kinds of things to keep the customers happy. We have toolkits to help you get the car wash up and running or when it breaks down, ready to go. So you should have this whenever your car wash is purchased, you should get a toolkit. We also have for large clients, if you have multiple sites and you think you're spending a lot of money on parts, every time you do the research, all that money is spent on next day freight because something breaks, you don't have it, you order it, it comes next day. We've got a team that'll come out and help you figure out what parts you have in stock, what you need to have in stock, put together an order form, a place to store them, strategically placed between your key locations so that when something goes down, you can get it in 30 minutes or an hour, opposed to having to order it next day and find out that you already had one in a different little location. This has been huge for our largest clients. It's the biggest savings that they've been able to put to the bottom line recently, and it's one of the programs that we offer to try to help you do it. The parts are better in your warehouse than they are in mine, but you got to have the right parts in the right place, and our guys will help you figure that out. So we stock parts for 14 other OEMs, and we do that because a lot of our customers are coming from different chain operations. They might buy a new location. They need to keep this up and running. We don't want you to replace your equipment if the equipment's working. We want you to maintain it, and we want you to add to it to make it a little bit better and improve the performance. But if the equipment works, let it run, and we'll help you keep that running. And the other way we're going to help you get parts is we're opening up a new warehouse in Phoenix, and this warehouse is going to have all the parts we have in our Florida warehouse, including some components. We'll start to develop it and build it, but every part we have in our warehouse will be stocked in that warehouse, ready to ship to you, so that we can cover almost the entire country in 2 days. So we put together 8 powerful solutions to help customers and new investors figure out what it takes to be in business. We've got a one-wash program that's second to none. If you're thinking of coming in, join. You get car wash college seats, you get free training, you get site layouts for free. If you're in the business, there's chemical promotions, there's equipment promotions, there's training promotions, controls promotions. Anything that you need to help enhance your business, you can get it from the One Wash program, and you'll save money doing it. So get out of bed, get down here, meet some people, learn how to be a better operator in this industry, in this business, because that's what we're here for. We're here for you. Again, good luck, good washing, and thanks for viewing.